Jim Desmond. Hi, Supervisor.
Hey, how you doing today?
Doing well. Thanks for joining us. Tell us how this stimulus grant fund works.
Well, you pretty much laid it out there as far as who qualifies for this grant fund. It's both for private, for-profit, and nonprofit businesses with fewer than 100 employees. This is basically an economic development grant program that we set up at the county. Basically, it's divided, the 17 million divided by 5 county districts or 5 county supervisors, 3.4 million each. It's basically CARES Act dollars. The gotcha on here is that the money has to be spent by December 30th. So to many of the businesses out there, chambers of commerces and things like that, particularly that are affected in this second shutdown, hopefully they'll qualify for and apply for these dollars. My office, this has only been open a couple of days. We've already got over 100 inquiries about these dollars and how to apply for them. And they can do that by going on the county's website and search for stimulus grant. And by doing that, then it's a very simple application. They fill it out, and if they qualify, it goes to our offices, and hopefully we got enough money for all those who apply.
So $3.4 million for each district. How does that break down for each business that applies?
Well, that really depends on each district. In North County here, we've got a lot of, biotech industry. We got a lot of breweries that actually have been negatively affected. Restaurants have been negatively affected. So it's really not given out or doled out per business sector or anything like that. It's primarily, I'm going to be looking, because each supervisor is actually going to have, office has a say, for businesses that have been hurt by COVID, and that they're just barely hanging on. We want to make sure that, we've already had enough businesses that have completely shut down. And now with this second shutdown that just occurred, which I didn't agree with because I thought it was too broad and too wide, that even went after the good actors. I'm going to be looking for those types of entities that hopefully make sure that they can stay in business and hopefully reopen again soon.
So it sounds like there's kind of a decision process. You might have a lot of business asking for it. They might all qualify, but you're going to try to find the ones that maybe really need it more than the others. Am I getting that right?
Absolutely. That's what I'm going to be looking for up here. And every district's a little bit different and unique. My district is about half urban and half unincorporated. Most of the there's 3 of the districts have mostly urban, and then there's another district that's Supervisor Jacobs' district, which is all, or just about all, in the unincorporated areas. So we're all kind of unique, and it's actually, I think it was a good idea to split it up this way so that we don't all focus on one area. We focus on the areas in most need in our districts and that are unique to our district.
So is it spread out equally among the businesses that I guess qualify and who are going to receive the money, or maybe some will get more and some will get less depending upon the situation?
Yeah, that's exactly it. And maybe how hard they've been affected, or if some of the money could be used for operations or even for making payroll and things like that. So there's no real criteria that says it has to be doled out to, in a certain way at all. It's just primarily what each supervisor thinks is going to be the best bang for the buck and the smartest use of these are taxpayer dollars.
So this is a fund it's a gift. It doesn't have to be paid back, right?
Now, this is a grant. Yes, it does not have to be paid back. Okay. These are grant dollars. And, there's a lot of businesses and entities. There's a lot of nonprofits, like the Boys and Girls Clubs and chambers of commerces and other things that usually have had these, fundraisers and galas that they have throughout the year to raise money for, that gets them by. They haven't been able to do that here recently. And so I want to make sure, some of those entities stay viable, but also businesses that are, like I said, on the edge. Sure. that maybe have, looking at potentially shutting down, or maybe just another, month or two worth of payroll might get them through. We're going to go through all the criteria, and, the county itself is where the applications are going in, are going to make sure they're eligible. And we've only got, $3.4 million per district, which I'm going to try to stretch as much as I can and give it to those in the most need.
Okay, and the deadline is August 7th, I'm looking here. And we'll
Yes.
put all the information on our website, kusi.com, if anybody wants to apply and try to get the funds if they're having a tough time there because of COVID-19. Supervisor Jim Desmond, have a great weekend, Supervisor. Appreciate the time.
Hey, thanks so very much. Take care.